Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready to go.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
What is up?
Throwing again, Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. To throw it again, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
We'll try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up. At the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. Go 80. Go.
They'll stick with him again.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and 11. From the gun, it's shot. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down and mark them down up beyond the 30. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Forced to his right. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Here's a run going left. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short. Shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard
Now, after that
line.
last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On On first down, they give it right back to Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Swift, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And he will score! Touchdown, Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On second down, they run the counter. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave them with a third down coming up.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Shermark Turner that time on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now Shook on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll go right back to Loveland. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Swift.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down, Saints.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A gain of 21 yards.
On 1st down,
And
Shuck.
the Saints, 1st down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints will tie things up here in the first half. New Orleans, third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going for it all. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return is Trey Palmer. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
70 Lions.
Now a give up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They send a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, shot. Left side into the hands of Olave. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans. Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And he'll be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down. To the air once more, Shuck. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again, Shuck. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, here's Swift. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
What is going on? Guilty.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, shot. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his man, that's Olave. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
On play action, it's Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. Inside the 20. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
27, Bears 20.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Open man downfield is lovely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We got Hornets!
A run here with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Brings up 3rd down.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 14 yards.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It is 2nd and a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down.
What is it on? Here we go.
Here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Swift. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one caught at the 4. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. 2nd down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shough. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Shough. This one complete to Palmer. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Big-time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
They'll run, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Saints are going to move out in front. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.